Question number 1041, robot bounded in a circle. So in this question you basically have a robot which can take three set of instructions. One is to go straight 1 unit, the other is to turn left 90 degrees or to turn right 90 degrees. Okay, it initially starts from the coordinate 0, 0 and it faces north. So after performing a given set of instructions which is provided to you as a string, okay, you have to tell whether after repeatedly performing these set of instructions is the robot bounded by a circle in the 2D plane. So that's our question right there. To take an example, GGLLG, let's see how this example works. So we have GGLLG. So that means if you start from the origin facing north, you move ahead one step and you move ahead another step, and then you take a left turn, and then you again take a left turn. So after taking two left turns, you are facing in the south direction and you move one step ahead. So basically you end up over here at 0, 1. Now remember that you're facing downwards. So again, if you follow the same set of instructions, you will move two steps ahead, you will come over here, and one step backwards over here, and you will face north. So after two iterations of this string, you will be back at the origin facing north. So that means that even after performing these set of instructions any number of times, your robot will be bounded in some circle. So the thing is that if you're starting from origin, no matter how many steps you take, let's suppose you end up at a place called A, and you're facing in the east direction. Okay, you take any number of steps, no matter how or in which direction you take, you end up at A facing in the east direction. Now if I start my set of instructions again from A, and I will end up at a point B over here. So this was my A. Okay, now I'll end up at a point B and I'll be facing in this direction. Then from B, if I repeat the same set of instructions, I will end up at a point C facing in the west direction. And once more, if I repeat the set of instructions, I will end up back at the origin facing in the north direction. So if you observe that if I am facing in any direction other than the north direction, after repeating my first set of instructions, I will end back at the origin. Suppose that you started from origin and you ended up at a point A, okay, and you were facing north. If you were facing north, then again if you repeat the set of instructions from A, you will reach a point which is going further away from the origin. You will end up at point B, and then from B you will end up at a point C, which is even further away from the origin. So whenever after repeating the given set of instructions, if you end at a point and you are facing in the north direction, that means you will never be bounded by a circle. So to code this, basically we need firstly we need a 2D vector or a 2D array. Okay, D here. What we are gonna keep in this 2D array are four set of the directions, okay, which are the north, east, south and west. So the coordinates which I want to see on adding 1 if I'm facing the north direction is 0 in the x-axis and 1 along the y-axis. Okay, similarly if I am facing in the east direction, the coordinates I want to add if I'm advancing in the east direction is 1 in the x and 0 in the y, and for the south similarly 0, -1 and -1, 0. Okay, now what I do is that I take my initial coordinates x and y to be equal to 0. Okay, then what I do is that I take my initial direction. Let's suppose is given in the question is north. So this index I will be pointing to the D array, the index in the D array. So if it's 0, that means I'm initially facing in the north direction. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna iterate my moves. So if my move is R, if my move is a right move, then I want to increment the index in here. That means if I'm facing north, I'll face east. If I'm facing east, I'll face south. If I'm facing south, I want to face west. And if I'm facing west, I want to face north again. So I'll just increment the index I was pointing to in that D array. So I can do something like this, right? So this will increment my I in case it rolls over the value 3, it will be reset to 0 if I take %4. Similarly, else if my move is left, then I'm gonna decrement it. So instead of decremented, I can do I plus 3 %4, right? Else I have the G instructions. So G instruction specifically says that I have to move one step in the direction which I'm facing. So if I add the X coordinate and the Y coordinate to my current coordinates X and Y, I will get the next coordinates that I'll reach. So what in the end, if I'm facing the origin, if I'm at the origin after repeating one set of instructions, or I am facing in a direction other than the north direction, that means I will be bounded by a circle, right? So if I am facing some direction other than the north direction, or I am at the origin, then I'll be bounded by a circle. Otherwise I'll not be bounded by a circle. Wait, I got an error here. Okay, let's call this move. I'm sorry. I think this should work. Thanks for watching the video.